Mead School grads are really different because they're a little bit more sure of themselves. They feel empowered to kind of take on the choices in their life and the direction that they want to go in. And I think Mead School helps set kids up for that in a way that's different than other schools.
I loved learning before I came to Mead, but I didn't always like the way things were taught, and I think Mead is able to personalize learning. When I graduated from Mead, I was definitely prepared for the next step.
I tend to think of my middle school's experience as something that I got through and that I am who I am despite what happened in middle school. I was just really impressed that some of these people who are looking back 20 or 30 years to their experience at Mead could say with such clarity the positive impact that it had on them. That Mead was the place where they learned to be themselves, where they learned to be good students, and a lot of them really attributed their success in their careers to what happened in Mead.
I really loved computers, and I learned how to program at Mead. I'm now a professional computer programmer. That's what I do for a living, and I don't think I would have been able to get started if I hadn't had that more personalized experience that you can only get with a smaller class.
I felt like Mead was the first place that teachers really helped me to know myself deeply. And the more you know about yourself and your interests, your gifts, and your unique passions, the more you'll pursue them later on and be more prepared to pursue them.
Looking back, I think the events that happened within my social life at Mead definitely carried over, and my thinking and the way that I handle situations, good or bad, were influenced by the way I was at Mead.
It was really important to find myself, maybe think a little bit differently, not be afraid to ask questions. And this has helped me in my professional life. That so many times you're in a meeting and you don't understand something and you say, hey, can you explain that? And you see the sigh of relief from everybody else in the room because nobody else understood it, but you were the one who stood up and actually said, hey, we need a little bit of help here. And that's helped me a lot in my career and in my life.
You know, the proof is in the pudding, I think, for a lot of these kids. I spent a lot of time talking to alums from way back over the past couple months, and boy, they're successful. But for me, what's always been so impressive about Mead grads is that they come out curious, wanting to try new things. I think that, for me, is sort of epitomizes what Mead is all about, that it's not that you have to get in this track and go. Success is finding meaning in your life and finding meaning in what you do. I think it sets kids up as they move into adulthood to be able to really be fulfilled.
Our graduates are such learners. They leave the school knowing exactly how to navigate the waters of any size school that they go to and how to advocate for themselves. They're smart, they're kind, and they go out and they are citizens of the world, and I'm just so proud of all of them.